That's how it started 20 years ago. And call for a robbery or a rape. We won't arrest you or call ICE. But then it grew out of that to, you can drunk drive, you can stab, you can kill, you can rob, you can murder, you can get fake welfare and welfare fraud. You can get free power and never pay the bill. You can get bank accounts with no ID, but citizens have got to have 3 or 4 forms. It's discrimination. And I'm against discrimination. You know, the media says, oh, we can't talk about the illegals. You know, Metcha and La Raza are their big PR firms that the Fortune 500 funds. Metcha's motto means, and of course, La Raza's motto, La Raza means the race. For those inside the race, everything. For those outside the race, nothing. And listen, let's get something straight here. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, as long as you're a constitutionalist and love freedom. And going out to the gun show yesterday, half my fans are Hispanic, and I know that. I love Hispanic people. They're great Americans. They're angry. They're the ones losing their jobs, just like everybody else who's Americans or getting their pay cut. You can't have illegals here that are above the law sucking everything dry. The country's collapsing. Gallup poll. 79% of Hispanics want to shut down the borders and deport the illegals, but the media runs this hoax of, oh, you know, Hispanics, you can't be against open borders or Hispanics will vote against you. What? 79% of Hispanic Americans who are citizens want to, because they know it's destroying their life, and it's lawless. It's discriminatory. Okay, I'm ranting. Coming up, I'm going to take a bunch of calls at the end of this segment and the next, and then I'm getting into Joe Stack, the kamikaze attack, and the new developments on that front. And then I've got a declassified State Department document, a new one that just came out last week, and I tell you, such a great reporter. We carry all his stuff. George Washington blog is what the site's called. Foreign Relations, 1961, 1963, Volume X11, American Republics. This is declassified, the plan to stage terror attacks. The point is this is before Operation Northwoods that Kennedy said no to. So we're going to go over that. Also, Ron Paul wins presidential straw poll at CPAC, why this is so important. But right now, let's start jamming in some calls, all 20 of them. Okay, Roberto in Saudi Arabia, you're on the air. What's on your mind?
Alex, I appreciate your show. I just want to let you know you have a small group of people here, Saudi nationals, including some Americans, that listen to your radio show. I take the podcast to work, and keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. So the folks over in Saudi Arabia are listening?
Oh, absolutely. I take my device in, and they listen to your podcast that I get off the internet down here.
What do they think of the show?
They love it. They see a lot of the people here are real peaceful. I work with a bunch of Sunnis in the Air Force, and they love your show. They understand what is happening, and they're actually rooting for you and rooting for us.
Well, God bless you. Anything else, Roberto?
No, sir. Other than you're pretty much right about everything. Oh,
from what you've seen over there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah.
Well, the Saudis need to know that after the globalists are done using them to take down Iran, and this has even been proposed by the Pentagon, they plan to take down Saudi Arabia using Muslim extremists within the country. So, I mean, that's who they use. That's who Al-Qaeda is. And, you know, that's why we're the #1 show. And I don't just say that, okay? I'm not into being #1. It's kind of scary. We are the #1 radio show on the internet by heads and shoulders. I mean, #1. Conservatively, over 1.5 million people a week just listen to the free podcast and the internet streams and the other big upload sites. That's us just checking the numbers at Alexa, at Shoutcast, and a lot of other places to integrate the different feeds we've got. And now with the new free iPhone app, it's free at Infowars.com. Free. It's 5-star rating with, over 200 ratings now? The other day I said it said 200 and something. Over 200. And I mean, no one else has got 5-star. Do you see anybody with 5-star? 5-star rating. And we're working on other apps. Don't worry. Free. We are going to have a PrisonPlanet.tv app, but that's going to cost us a lot more to make. That will be for PrisonPlanet.tv members, where you get the live video feed of my radio show. A whole other dimension. Video clips, the documents, the articles, everything. PrisonPlanet.tv, all my films, see them there first. My book, Paul Watson's book. In April, it will be 6 years of PrisonPlanet.tv up and running. And I want to thank my great crew. So it's 15 cents a day, $5.95 a month, the cost of a cup of coffee. Twice a month. Get a yearly membership, get 3 months free. PrisonPlanet.tv. And your membership, it takes 1 minute to sign up. You just create your new username and passcode. Boom, you're on. And we've got it where 6 passcodes. One passcode can be used by 6 different people at one time. How does that work? What's that connected to? The IP address, or is it just connected to that passcode being used separately? How is it one of my IT guys is in there? I don't know. The point is, 6 people can simultaneously log on. Don't share it with too many people, or it'll lock you out while the 6 people are on. As soon as somebody gets off, you can get on. And we do that because I buy so much bandwidth, and it ends up costing me about $10,000 extra a month to let you share it. But we do it because the mission is to get it out to more people. PrisonPlanet.tv. And we couldn't do all this IT stuff without the members of PrisonPlanet.tv. Now, we're going to break. We're going to come back with more calls. But a lot of people are calling me in Texas saying, hey, I love the article about you, the feature cover story in Texas Monthly. Why don't you talk about it? I'm too busy, folks, to talk about me. Though I will talk about Alex Jones in response to the Statesman, the New York Daily News, the London Guardian, and about 10 other big newspapers attacking me, claiming I supported Joe Stack. That's slander. I could own you. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi, folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
I have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.